He's speaking on Srila Shankaracharya's Appearance Day. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Jaiva Dharma in the second chapter. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is glorifying Shankaracharya. Many people in India are celebrating Shankaracharya's Appearance Day today.
शंकराचार्य की तारीफ करते हुए इस ग्रंथ में बहुत सुंदर रूप में उनके बारे में बताया.
In this book, he has very nicely explained Shankaracharya's glories,
और जो वैशिष्ट
Shankaracharya's speciality,
और उनकी जीवन की इतिहास भी सुंदर रूप में
and his life story he has explained very nicely.
यद्यपि चैतन्य चैतामृत में भी कहा गया,
in Chaitanya Charitamrita has been said
शंकराचार्य जिन्होंने जगत में मायावाद को जगत में प्रचार किया,
that he has preached Mayavad,
उसी संदर्भ में
but in that
कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी भी
the same book
चैतामृत में लिखते हैं
section,
आचार्य दोष
Krishnadas
शंकराचार्य की इसमें कोई दोष नहीं है,
Kaviraj also
जिन्होंने
written that the Acharya has no faults,
फैलाया.
that even though he has preached Mayavad,
मायावाद फैलाने की उनकी कोई दोष नहीं है. कारण ये बता रहे हैं
because
स्वयं भगवान आदेश
the Lord has instructed him to do so.
ये शंकर
O Shankar,
जीवों के जो है
you
मोहित करने के लिए
go and
यह मायावाद
illusion the living entities,
जिससे जो है जीव उससे मोहित होकर के अहं ब्रह्मास्मि प्रज्ञान
those
ब्रह्म
who
सर्वं
say
खलिदं
Aham
ब्रह्म
Brahmasmi
सप्तमसि,
Pragyan
इसी विचार
Brahma,
को लेकर के वो वहीं पर रहे.
they will stay in
दूसरी
the
ये
material
उस
world.
भाव संपन्न अपने को ब्रह्म समझ करके
If they understand and think that they are Brahma, then they will stay far away from me,
लोगों की भगवान भी दूर रखना चाहते हैं,
because the Lord wants the demons to stay far from
ऐसे
him.
लोगों की दूर रखने के लिए
To
स्वयं
do this,
भगवान भी शंकर के बोले जाओ तुम ये
he
मायावाद
told Shankaracharya to preach Mayavad,
मायावाद रूपी असत शास्त्र की तुम जगत में प्रचार करो, जिससे इस संसार में
by
वो
which
बार
in
बार
this
संसार में
material
जन्म
world
लेते रहेगा,
they will continue
जन्म मृत्यु चक्रों
to take
रहेगा. इसमें सृष्टि
birth
है
and
उत्तरोत्तर
die
अपने
and
आप
stay in the cycle of birth and
बढ़ती
death.
रहेगा.
And in this way, the
शंकर की इसमें दोष कोई नहीं है.
society, the progeny will
चैतन्य
continue.
चैतामृत कृष्णदास भी कहते हैं आचार्य
And
दोष नहीं, मायावाद
In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj says,
मायावाद जो है भाष्य उसके श्रवण करने के बाद तुम्हारी सर्वनाश होगा.
it is said that by listening to Mayavad, everything of our bhakti will be destroyed.
इस मायावाद
As
रूपी
pure
असत
devotee
की जो है भाष्य को सुनना नहीं चाहते.
should not, it does not want to
तथापि
listen
जो जीव अत्यंत
of
प्रभावशाली है,
Mayavad,
उसके सुन करके उसके खंडन आदि करते हैं.
and he also tries to
दूसरे को विचार को तब आप
destroy their
खंडन कर
arguments.
पाएंगे, हैं? जब उनके विचार को सुने वो क्या बोलना चाहते हैं, उसी विचार को उनके विचार के द्वारा ही उनके मत को हम
Then will
खंडन कर सकते हैं.
need to listen
इसलिए हमारे जीव गोस्वामी
to
आदि जितने भी
destroy their
प्रमुख
arguments.
आचार्य है और विशेष करके चार संप्रदाय के
Acharyas from the
आचार्य
four
रामानुजाचार्य आदि
sampradayas,
जो है, शंकर मत को जो है
they have
खंडित विखंडित किया.
destroyed the arguments of Sankaracharya.
यदि शंकर मत को आपको खंडन करना है तो शंकर मत को आपको जानना पड़ेगा.
You will
एक
need
व्यक्ति
to
क्या
know
बोलना चाहते हैं.
what Sankaracharya
जैसे काल मैंने भी
wanted
उदाहरण
to
दिया था.
say to be able to destroy his
शंकराचार्य क्या बोले?
arguments. Like we said yesterday,
जगत मिथ्या.
Brahma Satya Jagat Mithya.
ब्रह्म
This is,
सत्य एक ही वस्तु सत्ता है.
he's
एक
saying
में
that one,
एक ही सत्ता है. एकमेव
there is
अद्वितीय.
one truth and no
एक
other,
चीज अद्वितीय वस्तु
and
क्या
that
है?
is
वो ब्रह्म
Brahma.
है. और ब्रह्म छोड़ करके
without Brahma there is nothing else. This is Sankaracharya's understanding, his belief.
द्वितीय वस्तु कोई है ही नहीं है। तो शंकराचार्य की जो विचार जो है ब्रह्म सत्य जगत मिथ्या, मिथ्या शब्द की अर्थ कहता है
मिथ्या means
जैसे कोई स्थिति नहीं है,
there is no existence
नहीं है। उसमें वो भी कहते हैं जिसको कहते हैं यथा स्वप्नवत, इस संसार में जो कुछ भी देख रहे हैं क्या ऐसे वो
a dream.
स्वप्नवत है। जैसे सपनों में क्या देखा आपने?
In a dream you see something.
शीश जो है कोई काट करके लेकर
somebody is cutting your head,
और आपने
your
क्या
neck,
रोने लगे,
and you are crying.
इतना रोना शुरू कर दिया,
You start to cry so much in your
अपने
sleep.
मां जगाया, अरे भाई
Your mother wakes you up. Why are you crying?
तथापि आप कहते जा रहे हैं मैया मेरा सिर नहीं है, मेरा सिर काट
You say, Mother, somebody's cutting my
मैया कहने लगा
head.
रे बेटा इधर सिर काट करके
Oh,
ले
my
गए,
dear son,
रो रहे कैसे बताओ?
if they're cutting your head, how are you crying?
इसके सिर काट करके
What
ले
you
गए,
worried
रो
for?
रहे हैं, होता है कहीं?
Is it possible? No.
तथापि वो नहीं मान रहे हैं, ये नहीं मैया
But
मेरा
the
सिर
son
नहीं
and the child is still
है। तो
not
मैया ने क्या
believing.
की उसको मानो दो थप्पड़ मारा
But the mother
और
slaps the
मार
child
करके उनको हाथ पकड़ करके
and
उनके
wakes
सिर
them
पर
up
रखा।
and
देखो,
takes
ये
their
तेरा हाथ
hand
ही नहीं,
and
ऊपर
puts
से
them
देखो,
on their
हाँ,
head.
जगह जब देखा ये मेरा तो सिर है। तो जब कहने की तात्पर्य यह है
Meaning to say,
हम सपने में जो देखते हैं वो सत्य नहीं हो रहा।
what we see in our dream is not true.
इसी प्रकार शंकराचार्य कह रहे हैं ये इस जगत क्या है यथा सपनवत।
So Sankaracharya is saying that this
और सभी
material world is
सभी
like a
क्या है?
dream.
झूठ है। हमारे जीव गोस्वामी पाद उसी
And
शब्दों के लेकर के जगत
our Jiva
सब कुछ
Goswami
झूठ है।
Pad has used his own
ब्रह्म
words
सत्य है।
and
तो
defeated
आप क्या है बताओ?
Sankaracharya's own words. He said, if everything is illusory, then what you are saying is also illusory, untruth.
सब झूठ है तो आप क्या है? अभी झूठ है,
And so, if everything is untruth, so are you.
वो भी झूठ है।
And what you are saying is also
तो बोलने
untrue.
वाला जो झूठ है
If the person who is
और के वचन में
speaking
क्या है?
is
तो उसी प्रकार
unreal,
हमारे जीव गोस्वामी पाद
illusory,
भी बहुत सुंदर
then what they are
इस
saying is also
खंडन
illusory.
करते जा रहे हैं।
In this
शंकराचार्य
way,
ने अपने महत्व को
he is
प्रतिष्ठित
defeated.
करने के लिए कई
Sankaracharya
थ्योरी के जो तत्व के
established certain
इस
theories
प्रकार उदाहरण
to
दें,
establish his
सूर्य एक ही
truth,
सूर्य जो है
like
उनके
one sun
प्रतिबिंब के रूप में अनेक रूप में प्रतिफलित होता है। शंकराचार्य कह रहे
appears
हैं, प्रतिबिंबवाद में कहा है,
in many different ways,
जैसे अनेक
as like
पात्रों में
if you have
मिट्टी के
many
घड़ा में
pots with water,
तो कितने सूर्य दिखाई पड़ेगा?
and the reflection of the sun is in
जितने घड़ा
each
है,
pot.
5 घड़ा रखा,
If you have
10
5
घड़ा
pots,
रखा, 10 घड़ा में पानी भर
10
के रखा, तो
pots,
सूर्य कितना
then you
दिखाई
have
पड़ेगा?
5 reflections of the
सूर्य
sun,
कितने हैं?
5
एक ही
suns
है,
or
किंतु
10
उसे प्रतिबिंब
suns
जल में
reflected
पड़
in the
करके
water.
5-10 दिखाई पड़ रहे हैं आपको, हैं? यदि घड़ा को तोड़ दिया जाए,
If you break
5
the
ही घड़ा बा,
pots,
10 ही घड़ा को यदि तोड़ दिया जाए, पानी यदि फैल जाए, पानी ही नहीं रहे,
if there's no water,
पर जिस पर ना रहे, बांस ना बजे बांसुरी,
then the
तो
suns are
प्रतिबिंब नहीं
destroyed.
आए, हैं? आएगा क्या नहीं आएगा नहीं। तो उसी प्रकार कहते हैं
In the
जीव
same way,
ब्रह्म है, प्रतिफलित होकर दिखाई पड़ रहे, ये शरीर क्या है? इस
this
शरीर में जो है वो
material
प्रतिफलित
body,
हो रहा है, किंतु वास्तव में ब्रह्म है।
if
तो
it
इसलिए
is
भी
Brahma,
हमारे जीव गोस्वामी पाद खंडन
it's
करते
also
हैं,
a reflection
ये
of
देखो,
Brahma.
यदि सभी एक ही ब्रह्म हो,
If
ये
there is
घड़ा
only
में
one
पानी को
Brahma,
कहने पर 2 हो जाते हैं,
but
प्रतिबिंब किसमें
then
पड़ता है? प्रतिच्छवि किसमें
there
पड़ता है?
are
पानी में
2
पड़ता है,
reflections
बस शीशे में
in the
पड़ता है।
pots,
शीशा हो,
in
आईना
2
हो,
different
उसमें
pots.
प्रतिबिंब
Then there are
पड़ता है,
2 suns,
हैं? तो ये
so there
नहीं
cannot
रहेगा
be
तो अब एक
one.
सूर्य हो गया, एक वस्तु,
There is one
पानी
sun,
अथवा शीशा का
and the
उदाहरण देखो,
reflection in
वो
the
एक हो
water
गया, तो 2
is
वस्तु हो
another.
गया। प्रतिबिंब तो एक
So there is
वस्तु
2.
में पड़ता है, हैं? तो ये तो आपके 2 कैसे हो गया?
How is
ये
it
कहाँ से
possible
आया?
that there's 2?
हमारे शिला जीव गोस्वामी पाद इसके भी खंडन करते जा रहे हैं।
So Jiva Goswami Pad is destroying my philosophy in this way. You are saying everything is one, but we see that there is 2.
रखना है अपने वस्तु एक ब्रह्म द्वितीय नास्ति। दूसरी बात देखो, शक्ति क्या स्वीकार करना, ब्रह्म निशक्ति निराकार निर्विण
Then there's the potency of
शंकराचार्य की
Brahma.
मत है। शंकर कहते क्या?
Shankara is
कोई
saying
वस्तु की कोई अस्तित्व नहीं है,
there is no
निराकार है, आकार रहित है।
there's no
यहाँ पर
form.
कहते हैं ये यदि आकार ही नहीं है,
if there is no form,
निराकार वस्तु के कोई ध्यान नहीं होता है.
how
मुझे
can
कहा जो
you,
ब्रह्म के ध्यान करो, चिंतन करो.
they're saying that you meditate on Brahma, but if Brahma is formless, how can you meditate on something that is formless? If something has a form, then you can meditate on them.
हवा देखा आपने?
Like air.
हवा के चिंतन
Have
करो.
you seen air? Can you
हवा के
meditate on
चिंतन होता
air?
है, आप बताओ. वस्तु की आकार होने पर वस्तु की हम ध्यान व धारणा चिंतन कर सकते हैं.
If the
ठीक है, हवा
object
तो है,
has a form, then we can meditate on it.
किंतु ये हवा ठंडी है कि गर्मी है?
Then another consideration is if the air is cold
हवा जिस वस्तु
or
के साथ
warm.
संस्पर्श होता है उसी के ही वो अपने परिचय दे देते हैं.
The air gives its nature and quality by what it comes in touch with. If it comes in touch with something that is cold, then it will feel cold.
शरीर में गर्म अनुभूति होता है.
Or when it is hot, it will feel hot.
आकार होने पर वस्तु के हम ध्यान कर सकते हैं.
If an object has form, then we can meditate on it.
आज समझिए. तो उसी वस्तु के हमारे जीव गोस्वामी पाद उनकी कथा को द्वारा
So Jiva Goswami Pad has taken his own
उनकी कुड़ाली के द्वारा
words and destroyed his arguments.
है और कुछ नहीं. अर्थात उन्हीं की बात को लेकर फिर गुरुदेव क्या बोले शंकराचार्य की जो और भी अनेकों कथा है.
There are many
वो एक
such
एक करके जो है
presentations by Sankaracharya.
करना चाहते हैं. व्यास सूत्र कोरिया छे परिणामवाद. व्यास भ्रांत बोली उठाई लो विवाद.
Parinamvad.
क्या मान ले? गुरु मानते हैं और गुरु के
There are
विचार
many
को स्वीकार नहीं करना
Parinamvads.
चाहते हैं.
Yes, the
गुरु की विचार अभ्रांत होनी चाहिए.
Vyasadeva has written many. Shankaracharya considered Vyasadeva his guru.
गुरु मुख पदवाक्य चित्ते कोरिया ओइक आर न कोरियो मने आशा. जो गुरुदेव की विचार क्या है?
What is
तो यहाँ पर
Gurudeva's
शंकराचार्य के विचार आ
thoughts?
रहे हैं, विचार तो ले रहे हैं, किंतु उसके विचार को भी फिर वो नहीं मान रहे हैं. विचार
But
के
he's
लेकर के
taking-
विचार को
He's taking the thoughts of his guru, but he's not believing in them.
कैसे? शंकराचार्य व्यासदेव ने क्या लिखा वेदांत
What has
सूत्र में?
Vyasadeva written in Vedanta Sutra? He's written about Parinamvad,
परिणामवाद होता है एक वस्तु दूसरे वस्तु की जो विकार होकर जो
which
प्रकाश.
says that one object is transforms in contact with another object, such as, for example,
दूध विकार प्राप्त होकर
milk
के दही के रूप लेते हैं.
takes the form of yogurt
ये तो कह रहे हैं.
in contact with something that is an active agent.
यदि विकार नहीं हो
If there is no change, then there is no creation.
तो वो कहते हैं ब्रह्म कोई विकार अविकारी कहा जाता है.
The Brahma is, Sankaracharya says, is unchangeable.
किंतु व्यासदेव ने क्या किया?
But what has Vyasadeva said? He's accepted Parinamvad.
परिभाषा क्या है? एक शुद्ध सत्य से दूसरे शुद्ध वस्तु जो प्रकाशित होता
And
है.
from one substance, another substance comes.
इस परिणामवाद के दो प्रकार के परिणामवाद है.
There's two types of Parinamvad,
वस्तु परिणामवाद और
Vastu
एक
Parinamvad
शक्ति परिणामवाद.
and Shakti Parinamvad.
हमारे जितने भी आचार्य जो है इसी विचार को जो है
All our acharyas have taken these considerations.
शक्ति परिणामवाद की हमारे प्राधान्य देते हैं. चैतन्य
We give
महाप्रभु
emphasis on Shakti Parinamvad
को लेकर के उसे अचिंत्य वेदावेद तत्व
and
सिद्धांत के
establish
स्थापना की.
simultaneous oneness and difference.
सारे आचार्यों ने रामानुजाचार्य
All our acharyas, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya,
वस्तु परिणामवाद के ऊपर
has
अधिक
taken Vastu
किंतु
Parinamvad.
चैतन्य महाप्रभु शक्ति परिणामवाद अर्थात ब्रह्म
Chaitanya
की शक्ति है.
Mahaprabhu is taken Shakti Parinamvad.
गीता भागवत आदि में स्पष्टीकरण कर दिया.
In Gita and Bhagavad, this has been clearly explained in this shloka. Mami Vansa Jiva Loke.
प्रकृति स्वते सचराचरम हेतु आनंद कुंते जगत भी परिवर्तिते. गीता भागवत ऐसे अनेक श्लोक है.
Many shlokas like this in the Bhagavad Gita, that the Lord has potency.
परिचय नहीं होता है.
Without Shakti, then Shaktiman cannot be recognized. Like our, what is our Shakti, our potency? What Shaktis do we have? What potency do we have? We have the potency to see by the eyes.
इसलिए ब्रह्म सूत्र में वेदांत सूत्र में कहते
In
हैं
Brahma Sutra, Vedanta Sutra, it is said, he has seen.
स ऐक्यत वेदांत सूत्र में ऐसे लिखा है,
sa-ikkata.
उन्होंने देखा,
He has
अर्थात
seen.
ब्रह्म की देखा, कैसे देखते
He
हैं?
has seen Brahma.
आंख तो है इसलिए देखते हैं।
Because he has eyes, he
यदि
can
विचार
see.
की जाए हमारी
If you
इंद्रियां के द्वारा ही तो
consider
हम
this,
देख सकते हैं। देखना भी दो प्रकार होता है,
there's two
अनुभव
types
की
of
तरह
seeing,
होता है और
by
एक साक्षात्कार में होता है।
by
आंख की तरह
understanding and by direct perception.
ब्रह्म में विशेष क्या होता है, भगवान
The
जो ब्रह्म में
speciality of Brahma
सारे
is that
इंद्रिय आदि जो है एक कार्य दूसरे कार्य के साथ करा लेते हैं। जैसे
that one
हम
action
केवल
be
आंखों से
performed
द्वारा
by
देख सकते
many
हैं।
in many
भगवान
ways.
जो है,
Like we can only see with our eyes, but the Lord Bhagavan can see with many with any of his limbs.
आंखों की तरह चलते हैं,
He walks with his eyes. He speaks with his eyes.
आया समझे? किंतु हमारी इंद्रियां जो एक ही इंद्रिय जो एक ही
But
कार्य कर सकते हैं।
in our case, the Jiva's case, his
किंतु तथापि हम
one
भी कहते हैं,
sense can only do the
कहते हैं,
work of
आंख की
that
तरह हम बोलते हैं।
sense. The eyes can only see.
आंख की तरह कैसे बोलते हैं? आंखों की प्रकाश, भाव प्रकाश आदि के द्वारा हम बोलते हैं। जैसे कोई हम किसको
But there is some variation.
वो आंखों
The
की तरह
eyes,
इशारा करके भी
there is some speaking through the eyes by indication,
जाओ,
nature of the eyes.
तुम यहाँ पर रहो। वो
Or
भी आंखों की तरह
you
जो
can
समझने
say,
वाला जो
tell
समझता
somebody
है,
to go with your eyes, who that person who understands your way of
अच्छी बात बता
looking
रहे हैं आप।
will understand what
तो
they
मार्क्स
want
तो मुख में लिखा है,
you to do, whether they want you to
वो
go
तो दिखाई
or
नहीं पड़ता,
stay.
किंतु आंख ही तुम्हारे पता लगा देता है।
Your eyes
तुम
tell
मुस्कुरा रहे हो
many
कि
things,
गुस्से हो रहे हो कि नहीं।
whether you're happy or angry.
मुख तो दिखाई नहीं पड़ रहा, मुख तो तुम्हारा दांत तो दिखाई नहीं पड़ रहा है, तुम हंस रहे कि नहीं हो, क्योंकि तुम्हारे आंख ही जो है,
You may not be smiling, but your eyes can tell.
मुख के बंद कर लो,
Cover your mouth, but your eyes will tell.
पेशन कर देते हैं। चलो, किंतु भगवान के लिए ये जो है सर्वतो रूप में ही प्रयोग होता है।
But
आंख की
the
तरह
Lord,
बोलते हैं, आंख की तरह खाते
He can do many things, everything with any of His senses.
प्रसन्ति कलंती जगत, ऐसे श्लोक लिखा है।
There's a shloka
सभी इंद्रियों के द्वारा भगवान सभी कार्य
that tells
काम कर
of
सकते हैं।
that the Lord can perform all activities with any of His senses.
व्यासदेव जी ने लिखा,
Vyasadeva has written
क्या है वो देख सकते हैं,
that Brahma can see.
उन्होंने देखा, तो देखा कि आंखों से तो दिखाया जाता है, तो इंद्रिय
See with the eyes. So he has senses.
उसके मानव तात्पर्य है उनके शरीर है।
Then he must have a body. He has eyes, he has nose, mouth.
किंतु यहाँ पर इतने ही विचार जो गौड़ीय वैष्णव के विचार देते
But
हैं,
our Gauriya Vaishnava consideration
वो अपराकित है। जीवों के जो
interpreted
आदि जो है
to mean that he is transcendental.
प्राकृत है और असंपूर्ण है।
The Jiva is present
भगवान की जो
but
जितने
incomplete.
जो है वो संपूर्ण है।
But the Lord is present and He is complete.
हमारी जो कान तो है वो सत्य कान में हम सुन नहीं पाएंगे।
We have ears, but we may not be able to hear.
वो है खराब हो जाए, क्योंकि बद्ध जीवों में
This
चार
is
जो लक्षण बताया गया, ब्रह्म प्रमाद विप्लवता
the faults of the living entity. Brahma, Vipalapsa, Pramad,
भ्रम कहते हैं,
to be illusioned,
असावधानी तो हो जाता है, अप्रमत्त तो हो जाता है, वो
and liable to make mistakes. Vipalapsa, to there's the propensity to cheat.
ठगाने के लिए व्यवस्था करते हैं, चावल में
Like they put stones in rice.
मैंने कहा भाई देसी घी ले आओ।
Yesterday I was doing Havan for Yagya. Please bring ghee.
उसमें घी लिखा ही नहीं है,
It's not even written that it's ghee in the packet.
पता नहीं वो क्या है, देखने
We
में
don't know what
घी
it's
कैसे लग रहा है। मैंने ये घी दिया, मैंने इसमें घी लिखा है कि नहीं है, वो घी
Is
लिखा
this
है।
ghee or not? I was thinking. Somebody brought one packet without a label or anything.
आज उसको क्या बोले, गर्म में तो गल गया,
It
और
did.
जब थोड़ी बात हो जाएगा फिर भी इतने गर्मी में वो जम गया।
Yeah, it was
मैंने
just
कहा ये की घी थोड़ी होता
this is not reacting like ghee, does not smell like ghee, and completely white. Maybe some animal fat and contaminated. The pig fat or cow fat, they take much money. I threw it all away. I threw away all the paraphernalia. So the living entity has the propensity to cheat others. As lockdown is going on, being cheating because not many facilities are available during lockdown. People are making money. This is the first time I saw such ghee. In my life, this is the first time I saw such ghee. Yeah. There's no such thing written on the packaging that it was that product. So maybe they changed the first letter S, the G into an S, and trying to cheat people. So the point I'm trying to make is that the living entities have that propensity to cheat and to make money 10 times as much. You spend money to marry your daughter to cheat by cheating others. Yeah, you cheaters are cheating others, are being cheated themselves. Those who perform such actions, the reactions will surely come. They will have to suffer birth after birth, but they forget. They're taking bribes and making money. You will have to pay back that money in some way or another. They don't think like this. They do not think of the future. Life after life is going like this. The karma is never ending in this way. They pray to the God, saying, "Oh God, you have given me such suffering," but they do not think how much suffering they have given to others. Karanapat. Our senses are imperfect. These four faults are not in Bhagavan, the Lord. He never makes a mistake. So, ekata. He saw. What did he see? Who did he see? Jiva Goswami has said in Vedanta Sutra, it has said Sa ekata. Sa meaning Brahma. If there is another object, then he is looking at, looking at the tree, looking at the wall. Because the tree is there and the wall is there, then he is seeing. Who did Brahma see? He saw a second object. This Advaitavad is destroyed in this way. Just simple, in a simple way. The others will not understand the language of the scriptures, either by thousands of shlokas. But ordinary people, how will they understand? You don't have these Puranas. Those who have learned and can memorize many shlokas. Mahaprabhu can speak like this. There are many scholars, or maybe many scholars, they can write so much. And only if another person is qualified as much as that person who has written, can they destroy that argument. One Pandit can catch another Pandit, but ordinary persons, they will not understand, they will accept. Sankaracarya is in this vein, that he is using his learning ability, knowledge to persuade others. Sees from Panini Vakya and adjusting words from one to another and changing the meaning, whether it is in Shastra or not, but by their own consideration, their own intelligence, they are establishing the truth. That's why it is said, Nayan Atma. When the Lord Himself gives a mercy and gives His mercy in your heart, but by your own efforts and your own knowledge, you cannot attain the Lord. Nain Atma Pravachan Lava. The Lord Himself, when He manifests Himself, just like when the sun itself appears, we are able to see the darkness is dissipated. We may try thousands of times to see the sun, but you cannot see the sun in the middle of the night. You'll have to wait for the morning. The sun itself will appear. Then with our eyes we will be able to see. In the same way, to see the Lord, we need His mercy. So, according to these four aspects of limitations in the living entities, Brahm, Pramad, Vipalipsa, Karanapat, the Lord does not have these defects. Sankaracharya, what has he said? To solution the living entities, he established many arguments, like Pratibindabad, to establish his own Brahmavad, Pratibimbavad. Parinamvad. Vyasadeva in Vedanta Sutra is written about Parinamvad. If we accept Parinamvad, we will not be able to establish our argument. So he's saying that Vyasadev's mind was disturbed. Yeah, the Shankaracharyas, those who Shankaravad, they say this. Brahma is saying, Shankaracharya is saying Brahma is Nirakar, is formless, and his followers are saying the same thing. To illusion the living entities. this is where Sarvagyata was also following. Mahaprabhu listened to him, and then after 7 days of speaking, Mahaprabhu said, I cannot understand what you have said. It's like you are, the sun has been covered by the clouds. You have spoken the truth, but your explanations are not correct. What did Mahaprabhu say? Shakti Parinambad. To establish this, he established the principle of simultaneous oneness and difference. There's two types of Parinambad, Vastu Parinambad and Shakti Parinambad. Yeah. Many people generally accept Vastu Parinambad, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu established more importance on Shakti Parinambad. Establishing this, he added Achintya Abheda-bheda Tattva. Achintya means inconceivable oneness and difference. I mean, there is difference and similarity in the Jeev and Brahma. Satchidananda, the main meaning of Brahma is Bhagavan. The principal meaning of Brahma is Bhagavan. And who is Bhagavan? With Bhagavan is one who has the six supplements, Aishwarya, Yash, Shri, Gyan, Vairagya, incomplete. Aishwarya meaning he has all opulences. Veer, he is in all ways very potent. Yes, he has name, fame and reputation in all ways. All the demigods, Brahma, Shiva, Narada, Indra, they glorify him. This is called Yash. Shri means beauty. He is so beautiful. That cannot be compared to anyone. Rupavat. His beauty is so that it cannot be compared with any other. It cannot be comparable. It is incomparable. Vedanta Sutra. If there is nobody equal to him, how can there be anybody who is greater than him? Very clearly explained. He's natural and inherent. So, in comparison to us, if we eat, we are able to move our hands. But if we do not eat, we will not be able to lift our hand. We will not have the energy. But in the Lord, this is not the case. It is ever present and eternal and natural. This is natural and spontaneous. This potency is in the Lord. In our case, the Jiva's case, we have to eat to have strength and be able to act. The Lord is not dependent on anything. This is his inconceivable potency. He does not need to eat. Mahaprabhu, to establish this, he gave 3 examples. What is this inconceivable potency? If we look at this, what is it? He gave 3 examples. Money, mantra and aushadhi. It's like money is touchstone. Money or sparsha money. This type of stone, if you touch to metal, it turns the object that you touch into gold. But there is some process of change. What potency is in the milk is in the yogurt, but what is in the yogurt is not in the milk. So this sparshamani, touchstone, itself is not turning into gold, but it turns the metal, iron, into gold. Brahma, in the same way, changes other, but itself does not change. Like hypnotize, and by mantra. The second thing is mantra. By mantra, one can be hypnotized. Have you heard? Have you seen? So. Like this, people have this ability. The mantra has potency, but this is for limited time. They can be also caught. Aushadhi. Aushadhi is medicine. That there are many types of medicines from herbs, roots, plants. And we have known and seen that if you take some sap from a particular tree, then if you put this sap in any other place, no snakes will come. The snake charmer can perform tasks with the snake by mantra. But because we do not know the mantras, we cannot do this. You have seen. So Mahaprabhu gave these 3 examples: Mani, mantra and aushadhi. Mani, stone, mantra and
मूल जो है पेड़ की जड़
herbs.
से आदि के द्वारा है रखते हैं ना, जैसे छोटे बच्चे के जैसे एक करते हैं क्या बोले सपने में वो शरीर डरता रहता है, देखो
One
उनके
example,
लगा
when a
देते हैं क्या
child
बोले
in the
शेर
sleep
के बाघ की जो नख लगाते हैं छोटे बच्चे अथवा लोहे
becomes
के
possessed or
वो कमर
startled,
में लगाते हैं बांधते हैं, उसमें शक्ति है जैसे भूत पिशाच भी नहीं आए।
their mantras can be
हम
used.
तो कहते हैं भाई ये सब करने की जरूरत नहीं है, केवल गले में तुलसी माला रखो, गीता में घर
We
में
are
रखो,
saying
कभी भूत पिशाच
that
तुम्हारे नहीं आता ना, घर में तुम्हारे कोई
if
झगड़ा
you wear
होगा।
tulsi neckweeds
सबसे
and
तुम्हारे
have
घर में कलह
Bhagavad
होता है
Gita
ना,
in
मैं
the
100%
house,
गारंटी
nothing will
सकता
come.
हूँ।
I
घर में
give you
गीता रखो
100% guarantee.
और तुलसी रखो और गंगा जल रखो,
Tulsi,
घर में
Ganga
कोई झगड़ा ही
Jal,
नहीं होगा।
no, there will be no
विश्वास करके
quarrel.
रखो ना, हैं? कौन? तुम घर में गीता रखो, गीता में हर रोज कुछ गीता पढ़ना तो बहुत दूर की बात है, नहीं
Not
नहीं
even
आता है
need
कोई बात
to
नहीं।
study the
हर
Gita.
रोज गीता में एक बूंद गंगा जल दो और तुलसी पत्ता चंदन
If
तुलसी
you drop one
एक साल करो,
drop
देखो
of
तुम्हारे घर
Ganga,
में कभी कलह नहीं होगा।
drop of water
आप तो
on
करो,
the
विश्वास
Bhagavad
करके तो
Gita
करो,
and put a tulsi leaf,
करोगे नहीं कुछ,
for 1 year, you
रोगे।
will see that
केवल करे
there
हमारे
will be
रोग
no
बीमारी ठीक हो जाए,
conflict
दवाई
in
नहीं
your
खाएंगे,
household.
तो हो जाएगा क्या? इधर तो कह रहे हैं महाराज, हम बताइए हमारे घर में शांति कैसे रहे।
Now you're asking me how you
हमें
can
कहते
get
हैं
peace
महाराज
in
ये
your
बताओ,
household
बताओ
life.
हमारे घर में शांति कैसे रहे। अरे शांति के दवाई तो दे रहा हूँ, दवाई तो
I'm
लो,
giving the medicine,
वो नहीं
but you
दे।
have to
बोलते
apply
हमारे
the
ऐसे
medicine.
ऐसे हाथ चुटकी करा दो।
He just wants just to
मैं चुटकी बजाने साधु थोड़ी हूँ।
snap the fingers and everything
ना
should be
मुझे
done.
ये महत्व करेंगे
You do
ना
not want to
मैं
do
बोली।
anything
फूक कर दे ऐसे।
or
धूल
blow.
हम फूल झाड़ने वाले, धूल झाड़ने वाले साधु नहीं भाई।
I am not
तुम
that
अपने
kind of
भजन
sadhu.
करो, मैं भजन करो, तुम करो।
You do your bhajan, you will get your fruits.
आया समझे? नहीं लो ही जाओ।
And
और
if you
तुम्हारी
don't want
सोना
to
दाना
take,
सब निकाल लेंगे, जैसे आप बोल रहे हो वैसे। मेरा तो कोई जरूरत नहीं है, ना मैं वो मंत्र जानता हूँ, ना मैं कुछ करता हूँ।
do I know
एक ही
any
मंत्र
other
है,
mantras?
गीता भागवत पढ़ो,
I only
तुलसी
know
दो,
one mantra, Bhagavad,
शांति।
read Bhagavatam.
सोना डबल कर दे।
This is the
अरे सोना
audience
की बात नहीं, ऐसे भी लोग
saying
सुनता है, बोले
that
थारे तुम्हारे
are
पैसे
giving
के लिए
examples of
हैं, जितने
people
तुम्हारे बैंक
coming
में
to the
पैसा उठा
door
के लाओ,
and
और हमारे पास रातों
giving
रात को
offers,
तुमसे
special
3 डबल कर
offers,
देंगे,
double your
3 गुना कर
gold,
देंगे, और फिर लेकर के बस
etc.
रात में देगा तो चला गया।
They are
हैं?
cheaters and they will run away with your
और
money.
क्या सब पागल बना, मूर्ख है सब।
Oh, foolish.
हाँ बस, वो भी नहीं है। अभी भी कथा आता है, वो क्या करते हैं, वो आजकल जो ये बनाते हैं ना, ऑफिस बना लेते हैं, बिल्कुल एक किराए ले लेते हैं,
People
और
are
इतने
now
सुंदर करके डेकोरेशन कर देते हैं,
doing
इतना बड़ा
business.
बिल्डिंग है, वो अपने दिखा देंगे, पर्ची बना कर देंगे,
They
ये
will
बिल्डिंग
rent
हमारे है,
out a
हमारी
building
कंपनी है, ये है,
and
वो।
establish
पैसा
a
जमा करो,
false
सब कुछ देंगे।
building,
3 साल के बाद सब पैसा होगा ना, 3
and
साल में
they
आपको 3
will
गुना पैसा दे देंगे। आप बैंक में रखो तो कितना सूद
they will take your
इंटरेस्ट
money
मिलेगा,
and
हमारे यहाँ पे
on
रखो,
pretense of
1
interest,
लाख रखो तो
and
2-3
in
साल में
2
आपको 10
or 3
लाख मिलेगा तुम्हें।
years you will get
और सारे
triple the
3 साल
money.
पूरा होने के पहले ही जो देखा वो
Yeah.
चलेगा। बिल्डिंग तो बड़ा है, बिल्डिंग को मालिक बोले थोड़ी मैं तो किराए में दिया था, हमारी किराए खत्म हो गया, चलेगी वो।
Yeah, they will
उसके साथ हमारी क्या संबंध?
establish a false company, and then
ऐसे
after
होता है बहुत। मैं ऐसे बहुत
2
सुना
years they will run away, and on the 3rd year when you go to collect your money, they don't exist. Many examples are being given like this of people being cheated.
तो ये जगत के लोग कितने ठगाते हैं। चलो
So
हम जिस
this
कथा में चलते हैं, हमारे प्रसंग है
world, so many cheaters.
मंत्र, मणि और औषध।
So we're talking about mantra, money, and aushad.
ये इसमें क्या है?
What?
अचिंत्य शक्ति है।
There's inconceivable potency in these.
जैसे हम तो कहते हैं, हम जैसे गोपाल मंत्र आदि जप करते हैं,
Like we chant the Gopal mantra,
आज इसमें आपके फल प्राप्ति होगा।
you will attain
घर में गीता रखा
a
कि नहीं
result. In the house you have Bhagavad Gita,
हाँ, हाँ, भागवत गीता रखो,
Bhagavad
गंगा जल
Gita,
रखो, तुलसी रखो।
Ganga Jal and
देखो
Tulsi
घर में कभी झगड़ा
keep.
नहीं हुआ।
You will not have any conflict in your household. Not even a little.
अरे थोड़ा बहुत जरा बहुत नहीं होगा मानव यदि जड़ जड़ वस्तु में जो ये शक्ति दिखाई है तो भगवान में क्यों होगा
There, if we can see this in material situations, but we will not see this in the Lord. Vastu Shakti Parinamvad. Accepting this, he established simultaneous oneness and difference. Inconceivable oneness and difference. That which you cannot understand by your intelligence, mind. Two things stay in the Lord at the same time. Sarvagyata and mughyata. Knowing everything and also not knowing anything. He is as innocent as a child. But at the same time he knows everything. This is inconceivable. Shukadev Swami is explaining to Parikshit Muni the example of Brahma-vimohana lila, Brahma-vimohana lila, the pastime of bewildering Lord Brahma. First, he killed Aghasur and then went into his soul into the sky. Brahma saw that his soul went into the sky and then entered into the lotus toes of the Lord. It is written in Shastra that all the asuras, the demons, who have been killed by the Lord have attained brahma-sayujya-mukti. So Krishna is Lord and Narayan. And then he saw, in next day, in Bhandirvan, with the boys, he was sitting and eating. He saw the calves wandering here and there. Brahma saw what the sakhas, what the boyfriends of Krishna were doing. They were offering their remnants to Krishna. I have not seen that Brahma, he accepts the remnants of others. Shivji, all the demigods, they want to have the remnants of Narayan. But today I'm seeing, Brahma is thinking, today I'm seeing with astonishment how the cowherd boys are offering their remnants to Krishna. So one doubt arose in his mind. And now he accepted Krishna as Narayan, Lord. But now he has doubt in his mind. How is it possible that Narayan can eat the remnants of others? He concluded that Narayan is an ordinary person. If the Lord is all-knowing, then Brahma thought he would perform one pastime to test the Lord. So all the calves were walking ahead and wandering here and there. So what Brahma did was to take all the calves and put them in a cave. So Krishna knew what Brahma was trying to do and what his doubt was. So he gave his mercy on Brahma. Then he said, Krishna said to the cowherd boys, look, I will go and get the calves. They're all wandering here and there. While Krishna was gone, Brahma took the boys. Krishna, knowing everything, he could not find the calves, and then when he came back, he could not find the boys. So Krishna is showing in this pastime, like an ordinary person, he became bewildered, showed that he became bewildered. Where are the calves? Where are the boys? Like you would become bewildered if your child disappears somewhere and become startled and afraid and become fearful. The child will become fearful, where is my mother? And the mother will become fearful, where is my child? And in this way, Krishna showed that he was frightened. That person who is decorated with forest flowers, that he's standing there with half remnants on his mouth and remnants in his hand, and Krishna in his childhood form, he changed his color, it became yellowish. And this is also shown. Brahma is looking, very astonished. He's not God. How can God be like this, in this condition? If the Lord was God, Brahma is thinking, why is he showing that he is fearful and concerned that the calves are gone and the boys are gone? Seeing their absence. Where the boys, where the calves? So Brahma concluded that Krishna is just an ordinary boy. Thinking like this, Brahma left, went to Satyalok, and then in that instant, the Lord Krishna appeared in Brahma's abode as Brahma, and told the gods there not to let this person who is pretending to be Brahma, let him come in. The doorkeepers of Satyalok, they said to Brahma, you are not the real Brahma, because the real Brahma has just entered. Now he's saying, I am Chaturmukh Brahma. Where is this false Brahma? Brahma became very disturbed. The gods are saying, my Lord, the four-headed Brahma, the father of the four Kumaras, has just entered. He told me to not let this person, you, in, pretending to be the original Brahma. Brahmaji is trying to explain that I am the original Brahma. Look, I have this entrance pass, for years I am coming here, How can I be false? How can it be? How is it possible? Brahmaji became very disturbed. What to do? Then he returned back where he stole the calves and the boys. Brahmaji with astonishment saw the same scene, that Krishna playing with the boys. and the calves. He's thinking, how is it possible? Where are those boys and calves that I put in the cave? So he saw, and they were there, all lying unconscious, and here the same boys and calves were playing. And Brahmaji thought, he was confused. I said, what have I done? What's happened? I have been thrown out of my own abode. Now I am not here nor there. What to do? Then he realized that Krishna is not an ordinary personality. And Krishna then manifested all the calves as four-armed Narayan forms, and all the calves, all the cowherd boys into the same four-armed Narayan form. So the Lord showed Brahma that I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Still, Brahmaji, how possible? He's seeing the calf and the cowherd boys in the caves, and he's seeing on this side the Narayan forms. Sometimes when we take our glasses, off to try and see properly. Am I seeing really what I'm seeing, or is this something else? In the same way, Brahma is bewildered. So Brahma with his four eyes on one side looking this way, and with his other four eyes looking the other way. And then he understood that this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He saw Garbhodakshay Vishnu. He's Ishtadev. Brahma's Ishtadev. Who is Brahma's Ishtadev? Garbhodakshay Vishnu. This is my Lord. Jiva Goswami is saying here, this Brahma, how did he steal the calves and the boys? There's two Brahmas, Hiranyagarbha Brahma and Vairaj Brahma. Vairaj Brahma is Jeev Tattva. How was he able to take the calves and the cowherd boys? If he was Jeev Tattva, we are taking this consideration. And Krishna's, they are not ordinary, they are Swarup Shakti. They are not ordinary. Some people become bewildered in this way. The speciality of Jeev Tattva and Swarup Tattva. Parikars are manifestations of the Lord's Swarup Shakti, internal potency. Many people cannot understand this. Parikar Tattva and Jeev Tattva, internal potency of the Lord and the external. There is speciality in the service of the Parikars, and the Jivas who attained the abode of the Lord will get service that is a little bit distant. Even if you attain Manjari Bhav and Manjari form, you will serve, but at a distance, a little distant from Rupa Manjari. we are showing here not a difference but a speciality. The eternal associates, they have very close service to the Lord. Even if we attain Manjari Bhav, our service will be at a little distance. Sometimes we are given a privilege by having a direct, close service. But the parikars have this continuous, intimate service, close service. They close associates, the parikars, they decide on who and how the service is done. Just like in one company, there is many departments, but the overall in charge is the manager and his or her associates. The head of department, they take the authority of buying and selling. Like in one society, there is a head, the secretary and president. They have the power of authority, and it's written their responsibilities. There are many rules and regulations and established in meetings. You cannot just do what you wish or want. In this way, if the jiva attains Manjari Bhav and attains the Lord, abode of the Lord, they will serve under guidance of the parikars. The Nitya Parikars, the eternal associates of the Lord, what pastimes will be performed on that day? Guru Rupa Manjari Seva. Shri Charanaravinda. Guru Padma, Shri Gurudev, who are eternal associates of Srimati Radhika. Lalita and Vishaka are anxiously waiting also instructions from them. Even the jivas that come from Balaram are parikars. Those who are from Srimati Radhika are different, and there are many considerations of this. Balaram has sakhis. They do not perform, Balaram does not perform ras, lila with Srimati Radhika's parikars, expansions. Something you have to read and study for yourself. And so in this consideration, Brahma is, in this pastime, is Vairaj Brahma. How is he able to steal the calves and the boys who are parikars? Subal Sridham are not Jiva Tattva. And the calves are not Jiva Tattva. How did Brahma steal them? How was he able to touch them? So in this Sandarbha, like Ravan kidnapped Sita by the Lord's wish and desire. that by the arrangement of Yogamaya, he manifested the calves and cow-herd boys as Jiva. He knows, the Lord knows, that Brahma will not be able to touch these boys and calves. So he manifested his shadow through Yogamaya and manifests the same calves and same cowherd boys, so that Brahma was able to take them. This, although it has been not been shown in the Srimad Bhagavatam like this, but our acharyas like Jiva Goswami have explained. When Krishna went to herd the calves and cows with his friends, he showed to Brahma who he is and who the calves and the cowherd boys are. The Lord showed Brahma that these are all expansions of Garbhodaya Vishnu, his own Ishtadev. Then what did he do? And then he started to chant praises of the Lord. Krishna did not say anything. But when he spoke with this shloka, Aho Bhagyam, then Krishna smiled a little, because it is in the nature of the Lord that if somebody glorifies the Brajavasis just a little, he is happy. If anybody speaks of other things, glories of Dwarka or Mathura, he is not so pleased. But just a little glorification of the Brajavasis, he cannot hold himself. He smiles. Aho bhagyam, nanda gopa vrajakasam, janmitram sanatanam. The Supreme Personality of Godhead today, how he is manifest as the cowherd boys and calves. And what good fortune they have. How he is glorifying the Brajvasis. Those who stay in the village of Nanda Maharaj and all those who are in Braj. How good fortune they have. Jiva Goswami is saying, the Lord is pleased with Brahma. He will smile. Then her mission has been successful. What is his face? If he's just come back quarreling with his wife, but if your interview is the first in line after coming back from an argument, then your mission is failed. You can see from the face. The face will tell everything. It will depend on your mood. Yeah, he's taking all of his frustrations of his family problems on you. He's saying about he's not touched his wife's feet before leaving for the office, and he has attained some auspiciousness has come. Maybe he's thinking like this. So they are laughing amongst themselves about their own experience of this going to the office and having a bad day and speculating on what they should have done or what should not have done. Please don't take this seriously. I'm just laughing and joking. No, Gurudev does not give such instructions. Gurudev is saying you should Pati Deva Bhava, you should think of your husband as a demigod, my worshipable object. What I mean to say is that when Krishna smiled just slightly, that Brahmaji thought that my mission has been accomplished, and now I'll leave this place very quickly. Before he understood by Krishna giving him darshan of his Ishtadev. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has written that he performed parikram only 3 times. He should have done 4 times. But becoming fearful that Krishna may change his mood, that he left on the 3rd parikram. So why did he do that? Because of fear. In case if I stay there longer, he may ask something else. He was just thinking he's pacified Krishna and is left. His job was done. For example, do not interact with the police or with the judge or somebody who's holding a gun. They will slap you and then chastise you. Why have you not wore your mask? They have this authority. You have to act according to the law. Even if you say something behind their back, they will catch you. This is showing, Brahmaji is showing this consideration in Brahma's example. I made an offense to the Lord has forgiven me, and now I will go from this place, just in case something else he does. By this pastime, it is established that 2 things are present in the Lord: all-knowing and his innocence, all innocence. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj has also wonderfully described when Brahma spoke glorifications of Krishna in this pastime. You are Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayan. Krishna said, you are Brahman and your father also. I am a cowherd boy. How can I be your father? In Chaitanya Charitamrita, if you read, this explanation is there, dialogue is there. So, Brahma said to Krishna, you are Mool Narayan, the source of Narayan, the original Narayan. According to that, the Siddhanta is being established here. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Tadik Atma Avesh. That he is the original form and the expansion. Swayam Roop and Swayam Prakash. In Swayam Prakash there are two aspects. In Dwarka, in this Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha and Vasudeva, and in Rasastali he is manifest also in a different form, and as Baladev also is manifest as Sankarshan, Garbhadakshay, Shesh, Ananta Shesh. So, in this pastime with Lord Brahma, he is establishing his different forms. Adi, in Brahma's this stuti and these prayers, he is establishing Krishna as the Supreme Personality. Krishna Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Swayam Rup is three aspects. Swayam Rup, Tadikatma Rup and Avesh. Swayam Rup and Swayam Prakash. Swayam Prakash is in two aspects. We will speak later on this. In Chaitanya Chaitanya, he is speaking to Sanatana Goswami of these aspects. Meaning to say, the Lord, the two qualities, Lakshan, Sarvagyata and Mughyata. In this is present in Bal Gopal. All knowing, although knowing everything, he pretends to not know anything. Why is Krishna's pastime so sweet? Because of this. Why other incarnations' pastimes are not so sweet? We can see this to some extent in Lord Ramchandra, Nishinga and Krishna. Paravesh Tattva. This is shown in Nishingadev. At the same time, he's showing his faithful form, and at the same time, he's showing this Vatsalya, parentalhood, affection towards Prahlad. Paravatta. Nishinga, Ramchandra, and Krishna. Para meaning the most, the best, the topmost. Like in the example of Nishingadev, first we saw his faithful form, and at the same time, parentalhood affection for Prahlad. He's showing to Lord Shiva and Brahma his faithful form. And Ramchandra also, Paravatta is shown. He was so compassionate to his citizens and love and affection towards them. At the same time, he's showing that his vow is all in all. He may give up his life, but he would not give up his words, his promise. When Sita is entering the earth, he showed the earth that if you don't give me back my Sita, I will destroy you. Then he was pacified by Valmiki. Valmiki told that this is his pastimes. It's coming to an end. So Nishinga, Ramchandra, Bhagavan Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Krishna we seeing Prem as the Supreme Paravat. In Ramchandra we see compassion towards the citizens, that he's prepared to give everything for the happiness of the citizens, and even to renounce his own wife. He will not give up his promise to his citizens. And in Nishingadev we see Bhakta Vatsalya, love and affection towards devotees. At the same time, his face and form, and at the same time, his love and affection. Rupa Goswami in Bhagavatamritam is showing, and taking many shlokas from the Puranas. From Sankaracharya we have reached, we have gone to Braj. Rupa Goswami's Laghu Bhagavatamrita. Brihad Bhagavatam is Sanatana Goswami. So, coming back to our subject, Parinambad, Vastu Parinambad, Shakti Parinambad. Mahaprabhu, he accepted Vastu Parinambad, but he gave importance to Shakti Parinambad and established simultaneous, inconceivable simultaneous oneness and difference. Sankaracharya's considerations are true, but by the Lord, a wish to preach Mayavad. But to listen to that for the devotee is to destroy their bhakti, and our hearts will become like hard, like thunderbolt. They put a red dot on their forehead. These are Advaitavadis, Shankaradis. They've studied so much and read so much and established the truth as Brahmavad. Yesterday we were speaking also. He knew, Sankaracharya knew that by performing bhakti, reading from so Shankaracharya, he showed the way. He said that we need knowledge and renunciation. He showed the path.
प्राथमिक अवस्था में, इन प्राइमरी स्टेज,
in the beginning stages, primary stage,
ज्ञान वेदा की जरूरत होता है.
we need
ज्ञान वेदा का भक्ति का अंग नहीं है.
some knowledge and some renunciation. Although this knowledge and renunciation are not limbs of bhakti. Like, for example, you are listening to Hari Katha, you will become detached from this material world and will not have attachment for those things of the material world. So, but how will you live in the material world? With detachment. But you will have to live in the material world with renunciation. You cannot leave. You will have to join. How can you leave your body? By leaving your body, will you attain the Lord? You have come in this body, come with this body. This is what Sanatana Goswami said to the Lord, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that if it was possible to attain the Lord by giving up this body, I would give the body up thousands of times. So many people renounce, but still not attain the Lord. So many people renounce like monkeys, but not attained anything. The wife died, the business failed, and then they've shaved their head and become renunciates. Just by shaving your head, one cannot attain the Lord. In the Upanishads it has been said, this material world, is it a place of happiness or unhappiness? Where will you go? You cannot live under a tree. If you live under a tree, you still have to maintain yourself. You still have to sweep the leaves that fall from the tree on the ground so you can live there. And same in the house. You have to keep the house neat and clean and tidy. So many people have left and become like monkeys, but not attain the Lord. Even if you've renounced the house and ushered your wife away, you will not attain the Lord. Meera is saying, how can we get the love and affection for the Lord? What is this material world? This is a place of austerity. Tapobhumi. Tapasya. Tapobhumi. A place of austerity. How much austerity is taken, trouble to attain 1 paisa. Have to go work late at night, hot or cold. Then if you stay at home, then you will hear the nagging of the wife. Like when what is the husband always listening to the nagging of the wife? Not listening to Harikatha. So their wives are complaining about the husband and husbands complaining about the wife. You listen to my pastimes, I listen to your pastime. No. This material world is a place of austerity. Brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyas. The sages have said this place of austerity. Even so much austerity is performed living in this ashram, grihastha ashram. If we look at it in a fine way, what a grihastha performs, austerities, so much. A real grihastha, not those sense enjoyers, not those who are performing grihastha ashram properly, are performing such austerities. From work, sometimes I'm hearing that some person working that I know in Mathura is saying that they work so much, catches a train at 5:30 in the morning, he wakes up at 4, bathes, goes to work 5:30 in the morning, cold or heat. A train, after catching a train, he comes back 8:30, 9 o'clock. By the time the sun is going to sleep, 29 days of the month he's not seen the face of his child. The fruits of a husband and wife are the children, but he's not able to see the face of his child. This is one form of austerity. To earn one paisa, to maintain their life. This another consideration, though is different for those who have attained some inheritance and living from that. But those who are having to work hard labor, but those who are performing bhajan and using their hard-earned money cannot be compared to those who have taken sannyas. If you earned your own money and then performing your bhajan is a different matter, different question. There's one pastime I tell of this. Once, there was one young girl, very beautiful in appearance. One landowner went to bathe in a pond and saw her and asked her father, I want to marry your daughter with my son. How is this possible? My daughter is very poor, you are very rich. I have decided that your daughter will marry my son. My son will will accept whom I suggest for him. So now they are married. She is very sincere, simple, and devotional. First thing in the morning, she wakes up, bathes, worships Thakurji. So, the in-laws now. The first day she came back, the in-laws are complaining, we do not worship the Lord here in this house. If you want, you can go back to your house. Now what to do? I've come from a poor family. I should have stayed in my home and worshipped the Lord and be happy. Now I'm in this situation in the wealthy family, they are not worshipping and they are complaining. We do not like this behavior of yours. If you want to stay in a house, you can cook, clean, and keep others happy, but we do not do any worship here. She began to cry and lament. What to do? When people, the householders have gone to sleep, she takes a mala and she chants. No sadhus will come to our house. 1 or 2 years passed like this. Just by chance, sadhu came to their house. And there's nothing happening in their household like charity, invitation of sadhus. But the sadhu is watching what the daughter-in-law is doing. She's very sincere, simple. The sadhu said, I eat only what is... Only said this word, I eat from old, I do not eat new. And saying this, the sadhu left. So the in-laws asked the daughter-in-law, what did the sadhu say? And the sadhu said, I only eat old and not new. What does this mean? So the daughter-in-law told the father-in-law, all this land you have earned and all this wealth you have, where did you get all this from? This is the father-in-law said, this is the inheritance of my previous generations. What of this did you earn yourself? So the daughter-in-law is asking the father-in-law, I have not earned any of this myself. I have not earned a single penny myself. But this good fortune of yours, this punya, how long will it last? You have not earned any of this. You are living off the inheritance of your forefathers. You should earn something of your own with your own hard work. You are living off the good fortune of your previous generation. Nothing new you have earned. This is not yours. When this good fortune has finished, then you will have to go to a destination that is not so good. So the father-in-law came to his senses from the words of the daughter-in-law, and then changed his ways and offered the daughter-in-law all the wealth to give in charity wherever she desired. I am thinking, how you are living as grihasthas, how your children, you have to tolerate, they're creating so much noise, jumping here and there. When going into a grihastha's house, I become very disturbed. Children making noise, running here and there, because this is not my nature. But the grihasthas, they live in this situation. This is one austerity, one form of austerity. And compare it to my austerities. And they're also performing their bhajan, staying in their house. They are doing service of sadhu, guru and Vaishnavas. It's not easy. Those who, grihasthas who are performing bhajan, become even more than the sannyasis, like Srivas, like all the parikars of Mahaprabhu. In the most cases they were grihasthas. Srivas Thakur, Advaita Acharya, Nityananda, grihasthas, living in their family, how they perform bhajan. Bhaktivinoda Thakur. We can learn many things from them. We should be proud of that. And we should also reflect on what position we are in. Without prem, we cannot get the Lord. By enjoyment, we cannot get the Lord. The key aspect is to have love and affection. If we have not done any bhajan, if we have not attained this love, then we have not gained anything. We do not give so much emphasis on Gyan and Vairagya. If we perform bhakti in a simple, straightforward way, we can achieve our goal. By attaching our mind to the Lord, we can attain our goal. Meaning to say that this grihastha ashram is a place of performing austerities. Not all grihasthas are enjoyers. That is another case. Bhakta grihasthas are performing austerities. Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Chaitanya Shikshamrit has written that this material world, this grihastha ashram, is a place of austerity. For austerities, tolerance, patience. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is written. It's written in this book, Chaitanya Shikshamrit, how to live in this world. Chanting 10 rounds, 5 rounds, but with firm faith, attention. Arti means utkantha, enthusiasm. So we are speaking of Sankaracharya.
शंकराचार्य के विशेष क्या दिखता क्या त्याग वैराग्य की शिकार किया
he accepted
मार्ग में भी त्याग वैराग्य की जरूरत होता है
renunciation.
शास्त्र में ज्ञान वैराग्य को नए भक्ति रंग यदि भी ज्ञान और वैराग्य भक्ति के अंग नहीं है तथापि
even though Jnana and Vairagya are not limbs of bhakti, still we accept them at the beginning because we need some knowledge, understanding of what is what, which hand to eat with, which hand to go to the bathroom with. We should enter into Siddhanta, Tattva Siddhanta. Do not be lazy of this. There is one consideration that listening to Harikatha is bhakti, that this material world is temporary. Listening to this, then renunciation will automatically come. And the desire for sense enjoyment will slowly go away. We're not speaking about renunciation, we're speaking about joining. But joining with who? With the Lord. Giving respect to others, mother, father, brothers, giving respect, but walking and on the path of bhakti. If there's anybody who is against bhakti, stay neutral. If you explain to them, they understand, all well and good. If not, Parvati said to Shivji, you explain to everyone. Why don't you explain to Ravan, your disciple? She was saying, those people I explain to, if they want to accept, they will accept. If they do not want to accept, what can I do? He is very proud. Seeing Ravan, he laughs. Ravan saying to his guru, Ravan is saying to his guru, you have 5 heads, look how many heads I have, 10. This makes Lord Shiva smile. It's not possible to explain to anybody anything new if they're over 60. In Hindi it's called Satya. Satya means 60. Having reached the age of 60, one becomes very staunch and stubborn in their ways. It's very difficult to change them. Do not argue with such persons, it's not very fruitful. That it is said that the stones that lie on the bank of a river, sometimes they move. I remember when I was young, we used to make a wall against a pond. We used to make wall and then but stand on the wall and see if it moves. Just from fun. Yeah. But the child does not know that by moving these stones that they could fall in and hurt themselves just for fun.
शंकरपंथी में जो है ज्ञान वैराग्य की विशेष प्राधान्य देते हैं। भक्त मार्ग में जो होता है ज्ञान वैराग्य की जो है।
So in Shankaracharya's philosophy, Gyan and Vairagya is given prominence, but in Bhakti, Gyan and Vairagya come spontaneously following Bhakti, and they will come naturally. Some Gyan becomes a cause of pride.
इसलिए शंकराचार्य के विचार की काफी जाती है। शंकराचार्य के विचार के साथ भक्ति मार्ग के विचार में ये दिखा रहे हैं। क्या बोले?
This is the difference,
माने सामंजस्य कर रहे हैं,
or a reconciliation of where the position of Gyan and Vairagya is. In the beginning, we need some knowledge and some renunciation. So this is being shown here.
इस प्रकार से विचार करने पर शंकराचार्य जो है यहाँ पर आके जहाँ पर शुद्ध भक्ति के बारे में कथा आ गया, शंकराचार्य वहीं पर मौन धारण कर दिया।
Where the subject of Shuddha Bhakti, pure devotional service, then Shankaracharya did not say anything.
जीव क्रमशः भजन सुख में आबद्ध होकर शुद्ध भक्त हो जाएगा। इसी कारण शंकर ने केवल मार्ग दिखला दिया और अधिक कुछ।
At this point, Shankaracharya simply showed the path.
सब भाषों को जिन्होंने विशेष ध्यान पूर्वक पढ़ा है, और शंकराचार्य
He gave an indication.
ध्यान से पढ़ा है, वे शंकर के गुण भाव को समझ सकते हैं।
Those people
उनकी शिक्षा के बाहरी
who
शंका को लेकर
can understand his internal mood will understand his intentions. But those who have only understood him externally,
अपना समय बिताते हैं, वही वैष्णव धर्म से दूर बने रहते हैं, समय नहीं पाते।
They have wasted their time.
वैष्णव धर्म में और शंकर विचार में कहाँ पर जो है ऐक्य है, कहाँ पर विरोध है।
Where the consideration of the Vaishnavas and the considerations of Sankar's thoughts are same and different.
अद्वितीय सिद्धि का जो संकुचित अर्थ किया जाता है, उसे अद्वितीय सिद्धि और प्रेम में भिन्नता उत्पन्न हो गई है। प्रेम क्या पदार्थ है, इस विचार कीजिए। एक चीज पदार्थ हो, अन्य चीज पदार्थ के प्रति जिस धर्म के द्वारा स्वभावतः आकृष्ट हो, उसी के नाम प्रेम कहते हैं। ऐसे प्रेम की परिभाषा है, एक चीज पदार्थ दूसरे चीज पदार्थ के द्वारा जिस धर्म के द्वारा आकर्षित होता है, प्रेम कहा जाता है।
Thing by which we are attracted by, that is called prem. By that prem, the jivas are attracted. It's called prem dharma. Lila ki jai. Jai. Hare Krishna. Vanchakapatribhyascha kripasindubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavyo namo namaha.